Don Burgundy says, got a lot of shopping ahead of me in the next few months. Any recommendations for car seats and strollers? I really liked the Recaro Racing car seat, but I don't think it fits requirements.
I'm not familiar with them.
Recaro, I'm familiar with them. They make like seats for race cars.
Gotcha.
And they do like a Recaro like baby seat, like race car looking baby seat thing,
okay.
which is cool. There's a ton of information and a lot to know about car seats and strollers and systems and what works together well, what doesn't. And then there's finding the balance too, right? Of like safety, budget, and just all the comfort, like all the different things. So,
well, one thing I'd say too, especially if you kind of are torn between, one that maybe meets budget and one that maybe just slightly out of your budget that you might prefer based on whatever features it has. I always say a lot of people, if you have friends and family that are throwing you a baby shower, it might be easier for you to go get more onesies and wipes and buy more diapers and maybe try to kind of hint at or tell. I mean, a lot of people want to buy you stuff for a baby shower. I wouldn't be afraid to say, hey, put that out there, and maybe you can have several friends or family chip in to get one that maybe is just that hair out of a budget if it was all on you.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be afraid to do that, because the last thing you want to get is a whole bunch of things that you just could throw in the trash, because that's no benefit either. So coming out of my situation, I've got 6 car seats, which we transitioned from the bucket seat style that went from attached into the car adapter,
baby seat,
to the actual stroller. And then, so some factors there I would take into consideration would be how big of a car do you have. You might be limited on getting a bigger stroller just because you don't have a big enough trunk. So that'd be something to kind of consider. We had to consider twins, so what was one that could have, could be kind of skinny enough to, for travel, but also, handle, 2 actually kind of bucket style car seats.
I think the big takeaway to that point is like most of these brands now all have systems and the different things that work together. So and then the pricing on that stuff varies so much. I mean, you could get into kind of, I say lower end, but geez, I mean, you're talking like $600 for like a stroller that comes with a car seat and the car seat base that goes into the car and all that stuff, and they can go up to thousands of dollars. Yeah. And then you're in it for such a short period of time. It sucks, because but the safety and all that stuff, like you definitely get what you pay for, especially in the systems, because you might get like a decent car seat, and they all have to pass a lot of these ratings and stuff. So like they're usually safe, and there's definitely ones that are better than others. But like the car seat base, how does it latch in, or does it latch? Does it have a base at all? Because some of them don't even have a base, and you have to like seat belt the stupid car seat into some of these things on like the really entry level low end stuff.
Yeah, I would say if your specific car has those latches, that always, like when you got the bolts underneath the seat, it just makes you feel, in my
opinion, a little bit better,
so much more
confident
that it's like, I mean, you feel like it's almost truly tethered to the seat frame that's bolted to the car. There's a lot would have to happen to move that. So that'd be something I'd look into as far as the base. Most of them seem to have that now, but
and then on the stroller side of it, because that was another part of this, was like kind of picking all of it, right? Was making sure that the stroller is something that accepts the car seat. What we've noticed lately is like on you get what you pay for side of strollers, the cheap ones, some of the cheap ones that we've experienced that like just suck. Like the front wheels wobbling around like a bag grocery cart, like you just want to like toss it off a bridge, and it sucks. You made a point before to like, if you can take it and like push it around the store, if you're at Bye Bye Baby or Target or Walmart, wherever, if you can actually take a stroller, the display model, and push it around the store for a little while and see how it performs, see what it looks like, see how it feels. Can you hang a diaper bag from it? Can you not? Or is there storage? Is there not storage? Personal opinion, I would say avoid the jogger strollers unless you're just legitimately a runner and have to have it
for everyday use. It's big, bulky, and if you have to worry about air and tires, that obviously.
Yeah. I mean, if you're like walking through the woods and off the road type scenarios, it's probably beneficial, because again, the big tires, they do roll well, but it's not the most practical thing for sure.